building multiple things at once. So today you'll see what that looks like, going to the gym, building structure, insurance conversations, managing content teams, and just like the daily struggles of that. Big problem I'm running into right now is finding the right people that fit the team for the content agency and making sure that we're competent on getting work delivered and giving the clients exactly what they need. I kind of stopped the content agency for a little bit and started focusing on insurance, started producing, started getting some numbers in, and started building a team. Now I'm at a crossroads where I have to, give this work back to the client that I originally had. I had a crazy time because I do need a cash flow. The content agency was cash flow heavy. There was a lot of ROI on it, meaning I didn't really spend much to get a client. I was able to get like 10K from just 3 clients. Very little overhead, especially when you're getting overseas labor. But the problem with overseas laborers is you're not getting people that fully understand the language. So it creates a lot of problems later down the line, a lot of timeline issues, time zone issues. That's kind of just like the tea. That's kind of like what's going down. But we'll see how that goes. Fuck. I just obliterated my monitor. See the damage? Okay, looking good. All right, time to call up the editor. Let's see if he has completed his work. Very doubtful that he's done anything productive. Go and see if he has done what he said he's going to do. No response, and this shows you that this is what I've been working with for the past 6 months, nothing short but of nightmare. So my editor just went completely ghost on me. My client is currently sending back a ton of revisions on the project. I told my editor I don't want any AI slop, any of that stuff, and he gave me AI slop. He's telling me how the client's not going to notice, blah, blah, blah. He's not going to care. They're really good. The client completely tore the project apart. And now I'm at a crossroads because I gotta get this kid to freaking answer. The editor has done this before where he doesn't answer for a while, but then he'll answer like the next day. I gotta do a better job on vetting people out. Just a lesson learned. Gotta keep moving forward. Yo.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So, did you read through what our client said?
Oh man, I get it. I like the concept of the page.
Do you see what he's saying? He's saying pretty much, this is nice, but this reeks of AI. There are many mistakes here that I can barely comprehend what it's saying. I understand that people are not going to really read this, but I am. It doesn't look good. Don't copy all of his comments and say, ChatGPT, summarize this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to go through each individual one of these. We need to start listening more. No more AI at all. Like, we can't even do any AI at all anymore.
Yeah, that's we already was thinking of opening, right?
Yeah, but I remember last time we talked and I told you that. You're like, no, I'm going to add some AI. Well, now you can kind of see the frustration that I'm dealing with when it comes to managing foreign editors and trying to figure out whether or not I want to keep them. Like I said before, the hard part about all this is the time zone stuff and having to deal with him being in India, me being in the United States, and then trying to match our time zones together, especially when I'm getting these revisions throughout the day and I need him to answer and he won't answer. Obviously he said he was sleeping. Can't really do much about that, but what I can do is take note of this for next time. Invest in better people, whether it's people in the United States, England, Latin America, people within my time zone, people that actually can show up, do the work, and I'm not calling them when they're sleeping. Another thing I learned is you can tell someone a million things and they'll keep on doing the same mistake over and over again. You got to learn to just cut them off and just move on to the next person.
Could you tell where my head was at when you found me? Me and you went to hell and back just to find peace. Man, I thought I had everything, I was lonely. Now you're my everything.
All right, so today's a pretty busy day. We had a few people reach out for the life insurance role for being a broker that I reached out to a little while back. They say, you know, the work that you put in now, you'll see in 90 days, and I'm starting to see the results of that, especially after doing a lot of recruiting and stuff and, you know, posting on social media and just reaching out to people. I'm really starting to see the rewards of it now. I guess a struggle that I'm dealing with is staying in the game even when you're not, you know, making a good amount of money or you're not getting the results that you want to see. Just staying in the game and sticking it out is something that is a lesson I needed to learn. So grateful for that. We have a call coming up at 2:00 p.m. today. It's a recruiting call. Get the agent started, onboarded, and show them more about the opportunity. And then for my editor, we already spoke this morning. He's getting back on track, redoing everything, custom animations. I will be definitely there to check back in on him at some point later today. We're going to see what kind of work he's done, where he's at, how much time he needs, what's the timeline looking like. So pretty busy day today. Started off with not too much structure other than just going to the gym, which is, like I said, you go to the gym, you get your direction. That's it. Plain and simple. Another cool thing that I'm making right now is a second brain, basically with AI. And what it is it's Claude Code in my terminal. So I'm able to use Claude Code to talk to it. Obviously, lessen the tokens using Haiku 4.5. And then I have Obsidian running the brain. As you can see, everything is interconnected here. You zoom out, you see everything is intertwined, everything. And this is basically just like a second brain, the way these things are connected. It's gonna look for keywords, key memory points, and then connect the dots and give you a grounded question based on all of your freaking neurons in here. So I'm about to go and plug into the second brain here and fill it in on what happened so far today and see what tasks and opportunities we have at play. All right, I got a recruiting call coming up right now. Found this guy through the recruiting tool that I made. Give him a ring.
Hey, Steven, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Joel. How's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty well, Steven. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, man. Can't complain. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yeah. I'm available right now.
All right. Well, I'll make it pretty quick. It won't be anything long. I just want to see if I don't know. Did we talked before? I don't remember if we went over a lot of things. Did I go over the opportunity at all? Last time I've talked to a lot of people.
Yeah, 100%. I actually, we kind of spoke over, the bare minimum. So essentially we went over, kind of the inbound calls.
Yeah.
We didn't really get into like more of the nitty gritty of, how the lead flows, whether you guys use like a CRM or some kind of like
So yeah,
dialer,
all good,
et cetera.
all really good, valid questions.
All right, brother.
All right, Joe.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, have a blessed day, man. Bye. And that right there is a recruiting call. I think I did everything I could there. I didn't want to push it. I could have easily just been like, hey, come in, figure it out. I could have just told them the whole story about how I only had $800 and I started and then I got up to $30,000 in APV. I could have went into all that big spiel, but I don't think it's worth it for some people. And I kind of felt on that phone call, if he didn't have cash flow, he would feel financial pressure, which would kind of come off in the sales call. So I think it's better for people to stack their capital up before they get started in something like this. I have ethics and I also don't want to waste my time, but I also don't want to waste his time. End of the call. That is kind of how these calls go. I kind of just go through it with them, And if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Or if they want to hold off on it, that's fine too. I guarantee you that once this guy gets some cash flow in, he actually will probably give me a call back, or he'll reach back to me. Like I just had another agent that I've been talking to for months. It's just following up with me. He's in Europe right now, and he's just continuously just like messaging me, seeing how I'm doing, all this stuff. And like, it's honestly cool to see that part of this business as well. You know, and staying connected with people that actually have interesting lives, cool lives. So my takeaway from it is like, you know, let the bird go. If it comes back, comes back. That's it. Just finished the gym. Got myself a nice bicep pump. Look at that. Bicep pump and back pump. I've been using my AI to pretty much be my personal trainer and, you know, dictate what I need to get the physique that I want. And basically what I want is lean, but obviously not losing too much muscle mass. So what I'm doing is I'm just upping my protein intake to about 150 to 180 grams of protein a day, and doing pretty much, I call it power building, where I'm doing heavy compound lifts like bench press, rows, squats, stuff like that. And then accessory weights, I'm doing a lot of volume. That way I'm not just looking super bulky, but I'm also keeping my muscle mass, and at the same time, you know, growing in terms of being more cut and showing more vascularity and stuff like that. So that's kind of my workout regime right now. All right, let's get home.
I think I should just wait for a second, just to show up at your door like a box full of presents. I won't let no one touch you, I got weapons.
You almost need to get mad at life. Just mad, angry. Like, your life is being taken from you. You're living life in a loop. And I'm talking to you as me. I'm living life in a loop is what it feels like. And it only feels like it's, you know, more pressure and more pressure each time the day goes by. We don't have much time. That's the truth. We don't have much time. I'm 24 years old. I don't have much time. As much as people want to tell you, yes, you have time. No, you don't. Life goes by so quick. It went by in a snap of a finger. And the only way to make real change is to get fed up with the life you're living. You're a creator. You choose what you want to do with your life. No one else. This is your life. Make the most of it. So you need to start taking control of your life. And I'm talking to my camera like I'm talking to myself. You need to start taking control of your life. Stop getting lazy. Or stop being consumed by social media and doom scrolling and wasting your time. Some days I get out of the shower, I go on my phone after the gym. It's 12 o'clock p.m. And before I know it, it's 5 o'clock. I'm like, where the hell did the time go? Where the hell did the time go? I'm sitting here just scrolling mindlessly and not remembering any of it. That's scary. That should scare you. You're just scrolling on your phone. This is simply just me documenting my life and my journey and figuring out what I'm going to do. Because in reality, we all don't know what we're going to do. We might have a 9-to-5 job right now, but who knows? Maybe tomorrow that might get taken away from us by AI. Who knows? I think it's important to start documenting your life. So you can kind of look back and be like, damn, what the hell was I doing? And or you can be like, wow, look how far I've came.